does it go?
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. He says, Pastor Matt, don't lie to me, Smith. I'm not. It is a live stream. What is up? Prater, Mighty Geek says, you're late. What? Well, it's not morning. 40% Zed, perfect timing. I try. All right, let's get to work on this bad boy. Damafino, Monday ink stream. Yep, I'm going to finish it. There's really not much left on this piece. Anyhow, Cape, Metal Reflections, some rendering. Oh, let me get my background music. Got to have my background. Oh, yeah. There's that. So let's see. I might have to move the camera some. Hold on. Let me move this camera a little bit. Oops. Oh, come on. Turn. There we go. All right. What's up, JP Roca? Saw Batman? Oh, yeah, I did. And I didn't even have to take a pee break. That's the power of my bladder holding out. No pee break necessary when I saw Batman. Ahoy, you could poke an eye out with those bat nipples. Bum, bum, bum. Truth, did I like it? I liked it a lot. I'll be honest. I liked it better than all the Nolan Batman movies. Don't hate me for that, but I did. I was really pleasantly surprised. Did Malin pressure you into adding those nips? Blink twice if Malin is in. He did not. I mean, if you're prime meat like this guy is, you've got him there, man. I caught the matinee actually, so. My daughter and I actually bought the tickets a couple weeks in advance just to be safe. And I might even go see it again. So, look at that. Might see it twice. But yeah, no, I really liked it, guys. Oh, it's totally a detective movie. In fact, one of the things I liked about it was there wasn't too much Bruce Wayne. It was Batman being Batman, beating bad guys up, and doing some detective stuff, using his detective skills. Let's see. I might need the matinee. There you go. Brayfogle was awesome. Had a style all his own. He sure did. Yeah, I kind of thought Nolan's Batmans were overrated too, to be honest. Once again, don't shoot me, but I'm still a Keaton fan. But I got to say, I thought Pattinson did a good job. Big cape. How do you fly with a cape like that? Luke Korolokowitz, art. Holla if you hear me, I hear you. And don't hate me for butchering your name. I might end up using a little bit of whiteout on this. I haven't decided yet. Marcus, what's up? Whoa, I got your name right. I was the first one to say correctly. Get out of here. You don't have to pander to me. You can tell me if I messed it up. I tried to watch Serpico recently. I don't get the hype. I haven't watched Serpico in years. Ooh-wah, Al Pacino. Ooh-wah. Of course, that's not from Serpico, but hoo-wah. That's what he would say. Hoo-wah. Gloves are gauntlets. These are gauntlets, baby. He's wearing gauntlets. I guess the question is there going to be a sequel to the Batman movie? I would hope so. But I also heard that Pattinson doesn't want to do a sequel because the suit was so uncomfortable to wear. Yeah, I like the 70s crime movies too. Prime time. Did you guys ever watch that show Naked and Afraid? I think it's on Nat Geo. Yeah, I saw that Ben Shapiro hated the Batman. I'm not sure why. I haven't listened to him, so I don't know why he hated it, but whatever. But anyhow, Naked and Afraid, I actually watched the first couple seasons of it. That should be heavier. When it first came out, because I was like, oh, I kind of like this premise. You know, two people get thrown into the outback. It's on Discovery. There you go. Get thrown into the outback or whatever, and they have to strip down all their clothes. It's a man and a woman. They meet for the first time, and then they've got to get along and make stuff and all that stuff. And I'm like, that sounds pretty freaking cool. Well, I just saw a headline. I don't watch it anymore. Well, before I even get into it, I was like, man, if I was a single dude, I would go on that show because, so far the first few episodes I watched, the chicks on the show didn't look too bad. So one, I'm like, I'd go on Naked and Afraid, but the first thing I think of is, man, if she's hot, I'm going to be saying hi to her in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. But I'm sure that would wear off after a while because, it's like, all right, now we're naked. We got to get down to business. And I don't mean that type of business. Getting down for shelter and food and all that stuff. Well, I just saw this past week, Naked and Afraid had a transgender woman on the show. A transgender woman was on Naked and Afraid. Can you imagine if you're the dude and you're like, all right, I made it on the Naked and Afraid. I'm a single dude. Yeah, hopefully the chick is hot. You never know what could happen. Maybe some sparks would fly, if you know what I mean. And then you meet the person, and the transgender woman had the top surgery, so had boobs put on, installed, whatever you want to call it, but still had the man bits and pieces down below. Oh my God, I would be like, oh, are you kidding? And that's what we call my house, the Smith luck. That's the luck I get where it's like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm single and I'm not single. This is all what if. I'm single. I make it onto Naked and Afraid, thinking, all right, maybe I'll meet some hot chick, be in the outback with her for a while. And it turns out to be a transgender chick that still has the male parts. Good Lord. Hey, Christopher John, what is up? I'd be like, damn it. Who did I piss off to get here? I mean, look, I don't care if you're transgender, whatever, do your thing. But man, I would just be bummed out. Just saying, being honest. A little bit of honesty here. Being honest. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, Prime. If a character was ever suited for Andy's art style, it's Prime. And Proby, thank you very much. Marcus says most don't get the bottom surgery. I don't know. I know one transgender woman But, it's not my, I don't know, it's not my position to ask that question. So that's a little private. So, show me your stump. Oh, maybe that's why it's naked and afraid and not just naked. Yeah, that was my joke going in when I first saw the show. Is I'm like, naked and afraid. Yeah, I would be afraid because I got to get naked in front of somebody I don't know. And what if when I meet them, it's like a cold night and shrinkage occurs? You can't be honest with the weirdos with torches and pitchforks will come for you. That's true. Enough wood to start fires. All right, let's do some metal rendering on this guy. I'm going to do thick metal rendering, not thin stuff. Oh, yeah, shiny shine. What if it's her time of the month? AJ, what is up? Bustin says, Prime looks swole because he is. Dice Clay said it best. Christopher John says, you meet the girl of your dreams, you whine her, you dine her, take her back to your room, you stick your hand up her skirt, and you're holding a tree trunk. Exactly. Stick your hand up her skirt and you're holding a tree trunk. Or in my case, is that a Q-tip? What? That's right. Prime's always been as big as the Hulk. You're damn right. That's how he should be. Like Anna Nicole in Naked Gun 3, but worse. Now I don't remember. I don't get that reference, and I've seen that movie. Now I have to go figure out that reference. All right, got to do some chrome on the center of his body, then get out my little pen to do the rendering stuff. Justin Ward says, how come you almost never hear about a girl trans to a guy? It's always a guy into a girl. Then she ends up fighting or swimming against real girls. Oh, don't even get me started. I'm sorry. I don't think that swimmer, that trans woman swimmer, should be allowed. It's like when that person was a dude, they were ranked like 400 something, and now they identify as a woman and they're number one. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Thanks, Luke. Oh, I had to cut the grass for the first time yesterday. Oh, Bustin says, have I ever been to England? I have not, but I would love to go. That's right. Being a man is harder. That's true. Yeah, I had to cut the grass for the first time yesterday. Looks like grass cutting season has begun. But yeah, I'm not down for that person that's a swimmer. I don't agree with that at all. Oh, it's all metally. You cut the grass. You broke the seal. Can't stop now. I know I can't. It's going to be every other week now. I'm going to have to cut the grass. What do I do when I get art block? I take out a piece of paper and I just start scribbling. And then something usually will work out from doing that. Slim Went, is this a commission? Welcome to the channel, Slim Went. Nope, this is just something I started on my channel, and I thought if you go back and look at some old videos, you'll see me drawing it on stream. And then there's 2 streams of me inking it. This is the 3rd one, the 3rd and final one. Finally going to finish it. And then, yeah, I guess if somebody wanted to buy it, I'd sell it. I got nothing else to do with it. I probably would just end up taking it to a convention and hoping I could sell it at a convention. But if anybody on the stream wanted to buy it, you can just email me through my website, andysmithart.com, and we can make a deal. You're mowing your lawn. I thought that was a euphemism. We had about 2 feet of snow. Damn. It's something that Andy's going to need an uber nerd to buy. Oh, so it's prime-tastic. An uber nerd. Oh, wait a second. I think that means AJ's going to buy it. Oh, kaboom, burn. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the thing. Draw it on your channel and then bring them to conventions. I've done that. I used to do warm-ups every morning of drawings about this size, and I take them to conventions and try to sell them. I just had an itch to draw Prime, and I was like, why don't I draw Prime on my channel? Bazinga! Ouch! What's my favorite fruit juice? Oh, have you ever drawn Mantra? I have not drawn Mantra. I think this is my first Ultra Force character that I've ever drawn. What is my favorite fruit juice? Cran apple. I don't know if that was a real question. But I like cran apple. I like any fruit drink that isn't white. Ooh, gross. All right, now I'm going to use another pen to do some fine rendering. Juice from the can of fruit cocktail. You know what? Actually, after eating some pineapple chunks, the juice from the pineapple chunks isn't bad either. All right, let me put the cap back on my ink because the pens I want to use do not have to be dipped. Already bought some beer, Smith? Here's the link if anyone else wants to contribute for your liver transplant. Thank you. Please go out and back First Man 2 Learning Curve now if you haven't yet. I like drawing pepperoni nipples. Look how big this guy is. He's not going to have little girly nips like I have, which is just weird that I said it that way. A little bit of rendering in here. Use a different pen. You can always eat pepperoni. Bernie on Line TV, Ecuador. Well, thank you for joining. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be my friend. I've got a friend in low places. Started watching Yellowstone over the weekend. Few seasons late, but I must say, better late than never. That's a damn good show. Take care, Justin. Thanks for popping in on your lunch break. Damn, I don't like the way this pen's working on this paper. Back to the next one. AJ says Yellowstone's fantastic. It was. The first episode's an hour and a half, and I was getting a little bored. And then the ending of that first episode, I was like, oh, damn. And it definitely picked up the pace. Oh, this pen is drying up. Back to the brush pen. Damn, 3 open hearts. Passmaster Dan, good lord. My parents like Yellowstone. It's new prequel. Yeah, I'll get there. Skip Edwards, hello. I'll get around to the prequel. What do you think? Bustin asks, what do you think about how most entertainment press is left-wing bias and seem to have a weird disdain for those that don't? I don't get it. I know creative types are lean more that way, just with the way their brain works and stuff. But I just don't understand the bias. I mean, I go into everything really unbiased. And if I like something, I like something. If I don't, I don't. But I don't understand how that helps anybody. I'm using a Tombow brush pen. Tombow, extra fine. I like flicking it away from me to do the rendering. It just gives it a different look. AJ wants to know if I backed Liam Sharp's Encore Silver art book yet. It's his second art book of 3. He's doing gold, silver, and bronze. And yes, he launched it yesterday. I backed it yesterday. I backed it. If you guys don't know the art book I'm referring to, go back to a video from over the weekend. I did a book look where I unboxed Liam Sharp's Encore Volume 1 Gold. If you're a fan of Liam's work, you will love the book. Yeah, more like my Indian name, Running on a Prayer. As soon as I read that, I'm thinking, living on a prayer. How many Liams do we have? How many pages do you go on my funny book? I believe I have 3 pages left to draw for First Man. I just got more from the colorist today. I sent her some more today. So yeah, 3 pages to go, and then some other stuff that I want to do for it. Christopher John says, Andy Smith, yes! Prime has a very delicate balance between the believable and the absurd. This is a perfect bridge. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hyper Kaiju, what is up, brother? I'm going to be buying some tickets to go see an arena football game coming in May. My daughter's never been to a live football game, and Panther tickets are expensive, but arena football tickets are rather affordable. So, and arena football is fun. Just got done with snow removal in March. Hyper Kaiju, you weren't here. I cut my grass for the first time yesterday. No snow removal here, just grass cutting, which means every other week now I'll be out there cutting my grass. So I now have that fun to look forward to. The Arena Football League, 1 year they didn't have it because there wasn't enough money here. But now the Arena Football League is still around, and I have been to a few pro games. I grew up in the DC area, so I've seen, as they were at the time, the Redskins play when I was growing up. I've seen the Cowboys play up in Buffalo in the 90s. I've seen the Panthers play the Cowboys here back in 2005, I think, 2005. Bustin says, what do you think about people that obsess over realism in comic books of all things? If that's what they want to do, let them. But I like the comics I grew up loving as a kid weren't obsessed with realism. And don't get me wrong, I like styles like that. Like, I love Alex Ross's work, but at the same time, Mike Zeck, Jack Kirby, things like that, love those guys as well. So you'll be done with First Man soon. Maybe you can make some extra cash cutting Dennis's grass. No way. Dennis needs to get over here and cut mine. I think Aaron did write some sludge, but don't quote me on that. No black on the inside of the cape, just some line work. I want to keep the strong blacks on the body and just push the cape back there with some strong line work. Prime to the finishing line. Andy draws good, entertaining comics. Thank you so much, Apex. No, it's not. I don't think it's Tears for Fears. I think it's just generic YouTube music that I'm allowed to play without getting a copyright strike. Prime's so big, he even has the veins on his hand showing. I'm so vascular. Look at the veins on my hands. That's where the whiteout will come in. Do the rendering. Oh wait, I gotta do some metal rendering. Rogue Sun does look good. I looked at it. Dennis bought it, and he's probably going to do a full review on it. I'd like to compose some cool instrumental music with PTP and Dale Keown. There you go. Charlie's, what is up, Miss London? Mrs. Hello. I think Aaron might have done some plotting on Sludge. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been known to be wrong. At least that's what my wife tells me. But I'm glad you guys can't see me. I'm kind of dancing a little bit. Oh, yeah. Old guys can't dance. How dare you? Comic artist, then Prime co-creator Jar Jones got exposed as a complete creep. I know. I worked with him on one of my first books early on in my career. Who knew? All right. I got to get my eraser. I must go get my eraser. Oh, Joe vs. Carol, such trash TV. Is it good? I've been thinking about watching Joe vs. Carol, but I haven't made up my mind. But you might have me sold. You might have me sold. I've been thinking about watching Joe vs. Carol. Get rid of all those pencil lines. Watch it. Amazingly trash. All right. How many episodes is it, Charlie's? AJ says, Andy, how do you erase without pulling up ink? It's dry, baby. I make sure it's dry first. And you got to remember, I was inking this in stages, so the original brush ink's been dry for a while, and the brush pens I use dry really quick. So, but I've been doing it enough. I know how long it takes for stuff to dry. 8 episodes, an hour each. Nice. Apex says, damn cool Prime with great muscles. I wish you could use Prime in First Man. That would be cool. Oh, I see my mailman is arriving. What's up, Devil Flyer? Wait, you couldn't get past the first half hour or what? Now, guys, take into account the inking I did on this is a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's a little rougher than what I usually do on pages because this is just a sketch. Just a wee sketchy sketch. But it looks like I got most of the pencil gone. And the other one to watch is Pam and Tommy. That is not what you expect. It's really good, incredibly acting, and weirdly sad. All right, I've heard that too, Charlie's. How many episodes is that one? Because I thought it was supposed to be a movie. And I mean, I do like Sebastian Stan, so how many episodes is that one? Because I've been thinking about watching that one too. It's just Seth Rogen. Ugh. AJ says, stop making us feel inferior. That inking would be the best thing I've ever done. I appreciate it, but, you know, just jamming it out. All right, now I'm just looking for any little touch-uppy things. It's 6. Charlie says it's 6 episodes. And Seth is a total douche, so I love it. Oh, sweet. Well, then there you go. Pass my stand, man. I got to stop taking candy from strangers. I feel weird. Yeah, don't do that. Come on now. Is it Nick Offerman in Pam and Tommy as well? Because I like Nick Offerman. AJ says, how about a gas check? $3.99 there. It is $3.89 here. Everybody chime in. How much is gas where you live? $4 in Indy. Whoa, 387 right next to my house, says Hyper Kaiju. It's the people in California that I feel for. Hey, George Takai said we should all just suck it up. $6.99 in San Diego. I will have to ask Gabe El Taib if that's the case because he lives there. But that is ridiculous. All right. $10 a gallon. Jeez Louise, Charlie's. That's crazy. All right, I got to go get my whiteout. I'll be right back. Got to go get my whiteout. Bear with me. Bear with me. Taking a little break. Go get the whiteout. I wasn't prepared. And I'm back. Whiteout in hand. Shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. This is what I'm using right now. Little Dr. Martin's Pen White. Flows rather nicely through the brush. I do dilute it with water a little bit. But just a little bit. These woke people are just gullible. That's it. George Takei, retired rich man who doesn't drive to work every day. Yeah, and doesn't have kids either. All right. Let's see how this whiteout's doing. First thing, I'm going to white out. Make these veins pop a little bit. Probably hard to see, but just helps pop the vein off, whiten out the top. Only in comics can you get away with saying this white stuff helps pop your veins. It's true. Bustin says the makeup work they did on Lily James was so believable. She looks exactly like Pam. Nice. I love it when Takai says believe all victims during all that Me Too stuff and then was accused shortly after of doing that kind of thing. Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny. Remember, I did a little rendering through that vein, so I got to go back in with a little whiteout. Boom, boom. Let's see. Just makes the shine a little shinier when you break up the white, where the lines connect, I should say. Decided I don't want anything interfering with this outline of the P symbol. So I'll just white that out. Is it gay to watch another man fiddle with his pen? Not at all. Why am I listening to Dollar Store Skrillex? Because I won't get a copyright strike listening to this. That's why. It's not my first choice. I just got to play something that won't get me in trouble with the YouTube law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. So even though this is kind of a rougher drawing, I still like to go in and clean things up. A little bit of white there just really helps with the metal. Boom. That's right. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Subscriptions are free, painless, and you'll get to see me draw every now and then. A little shine there. Oh, those little dots of light. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh, yeah. Give a little edge to it. What? Why do you hate Benedict Cumberbatch? What did he do? I haven't really looked up recently at the chat because I'm trying to pay attention to this, but I look up and somebody says, now I hate Benedict Cumberbatch. And I'm like, why? Are me and Denny going to review Batman on Wednesday? Well, we have, oh yeah, he wants all the boys to be feminists, yeah. Oh no, my Wi-Fi looks like it got a weak signal, so that's why you probably said that about the Ethan cam. It just got blurry. Sorry about that. Well, good thing I'm almost done anyhow. Chuck Dixon is the guest on the Dennis and Andy show Wednesday, so we might bring up Batman. It would be cool if he saw it, so we can see what he thought of it. A little bit of white out there just gives a little bit of edge to that piece of metal. Sorry about the camera. Well, the good thing is I'm wrapping this up anyhow, so. Ooh. Get that vein into that muscle a little bit there. What's up, Genuine Comics? What? No background? What are you talking about? Sam Elliott soul crushed Cumberbatch. Yes, he did. A Nightman piece. Maybe I'll do that. I can't say I won't, but I can't say I will. Let me put the cat back on my brush. Put the bottle back, or put the cat back on my whiteout. Oh, I see my camera's back. That's right. Everyone new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, and you can check me out doing live art or hanging out. And if you haven't backed First Man yet, please go back First Man now. First what? First Man. AJ put it in the chat, the link, and I also have it in the description below. I played the video for it at the beginning of the trailer. Go get yourself First Man Volume 2. There's a tier with Volume 1. On the left is my cover. On the right is the Bart Sears variant cover. Bart and I are buddies, and he hooks me up with some sweet variant covers. So go check that out. And you can get Volume 1 as well. And if you're a fan of art books, you can back Volume 2 with the add-on, or actually this is a tier to its own, of The Art of Andy Smith. I've been drawing comics for 31 years, and this is a 112-page hardcover, oversized book featuring some of the best of. So go check it out now. That's some cool looking. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Since my camera's still doing good, I'll try and adjust this so you guys focus. Focus. All right, I'll switch cameras and see about that. You don't have to apologize. Just being here is support enough. Thank you so much. Luke, that looks great. Thank you. I'll switch the camera around real quick. Hello. Let me move this out of the way, since I'm now done with that camera. Oh, what the heck? Oops. That's weird. I was wondering where my music went. My music's back. Let's get that out of the way. Uh-oh, stuff's falling. I can show you guys what this looks like. Hopefully it'll autofocus. Come on, focus. There it is. So there it is. I started drawing this a few weeks ago on the stream. I've inked it over the course of 3 streams. I guess if you're a Prime fan and you want to buy this, you can email me from my andysmithart.com website and work out a deal. If not, it's going to my little portfolio book. I have a bunch of drawings this size that I take to conventions and I sell. So there's Prime. Never have I drawn Prime before. Always want to draw Prime. And now I can say I've drawn Prime. Kabooyah! There it is. You are just catching the tail end of this. What's the curse? Shane Davis curse? What are you talking about? All right, I'm killing this music. It's driving me crazy. A piece worthy of Norm Brayfogle. Thank you so much. Like I said, I like Norm's art. So I will have to scan that. I do have another blank sheet of paper, so I'll draw something again at some point, of course. So maybe I'll take requests a day or 2 before and pick which one I want to draw. Maybe that's what I'll do. Guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. I really appreciate it so much. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support in this channel. Thank you all that subscribe. Thank you all that have backed First Man. If you can't back First Man, I totally understand it. Share it. Share the campaign. Tweet it, Facebook it, do any of that stuff. That would be fantastic. And guys, I think we'll end with the original trailer to First Man. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, everybody.